German police have shot and wounded an axe-wielding man in the northern city of Hamburg.
Two Swedish citizens released in a prisoner swap with Iran are reunited with their families in Stockholm. Thousands protest in Tel Aviv to demand the Israeli government do more to secure the release of the hostages still being held by Hamas in Gaza.
German police have shot and wounded a man allegedly threatening them with an axe and a firebomb in the northern city of Hamburg. Officers opened fire on the man after he refused to put down the axe, hitting him in the leg. The incident took place in the St. Pauli area of the city, where thousands of fans were gathering ahead of a Euros 2024 group stage match between Poland and the Netherlands. German authorities have put officers on high alert during the tournament, but police in Hamburg say the attack was not related to the Euros.
Ja, wir gehen davon aus, dass das hier ein solitärer Fall ist, also abgekoppelt vom Fußball. Es hat offensichtlich auch keinen Fußballbezug, sondern hier haben wir es eben mit einem Einzeltäter zu tun. Und insofern sehe ich jetzt überhaupt keine Gefährdungslage oder keine Auswirkungen auf das Spiel.
Police also shot to death an Afghan man on Friday who fatally attacked a compatriot and later wounded 3 people in Vollmirstedt, a small town near Berlin. Security forces have stormed a jail in Rostov, southern Russia, killing inmates who took 2 prison officers hostage, according to Russian state news. Reports stated the 6 hostage takers had been in the central courtyard of the pre-trial detention centre, armed with a penknife, a rubber baton and a fire axe. The prisoners are reported to include men accused of having links to the Islamic State group. Russia's Federal Penitentiary Service says the hostages were uninjured.
Two Swedish citizens released in a prisoner swap with Iran have been reunited with their families in Stockholm. EU diplomat Johan Flodorus and Saeed Azizi were released by Iran in an exchange on Saturday.
Det här är ju en lång tid av lidande som nu är över för Johan och Said, självklart. Men också tror jag nästan lika mycket för de som har väntat på dem här hemma.
The family of Johan Flodorus, who worked for the European External Action Service, said he was arrested at Tehran airport in 2022 while returning from a holiday with friends. Saeed Azizi had been sentenced to 5 years in prison on charges of collusion against national security. They were exchanged for Hamid Nouri, who was sentenced to life in prison for his role in mass executions in Iran in 1988. Thousands of people have staged a protest in Tel Aviv to demand the Israeli government do more to secure the release of the hostages still being held by Hamas in Gaza. Hamas launched an incursion into southern Israel last October, killing around 1,200 people and taking 250 others hostage.
אני לא מוכן לחיות בעולם שכולו מוות. אני לא מוכן לחיות במדינה עם ממשלה ששולחת אותנו להתיישב בגבולות ולהקריב במלחמות ובסוף מפקירה אותנו.
One of the aims of Israel's military campaign was to free the hostages, but in 8 months only 7 have been released. Israel estimates around 80 are still being held by Hamas, along with the bodies of 40 others. The United States military has launched attacks on radar sites operated by the Houthi rebels in Yemen. That's in retaliation for strikes by the Houthis on shipping in the Arabian and Red Seas, they say is linked to Israel. The Houthis claim their attacks are in solidarity with Palestine, but the strikes often see ships unrelated to the war targeted. The attacks have halved traffic in a maritime corridor crucial for cargo and energy shipments between Asia, Europe and the Middle East.